Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for another episode of A Peek Behind the Lines. Today we are joined by not one, but two members of Enter Shikari. We have Rory and Chris. How you going, guys?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good, doing good. Weirdly cold in Melbourne.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah,
time
yeah,
over
same.
there then.
That's it. That's it. You'll feel nice and acclimatized when you get here.
Yeah, excellent.
Now, you guys are frequent visitors to our country here. What is it about Australian audiences that keeps you coming back?
They seem to like us. Um, and so we're like, okay, well, we like you then. So we keep coming back. Yeah, Australia's always. I mean, it's an amazing country. It's an amazing place to come and visit. And yeah, the audiences have like. I feel like every time we come to Australia, we're like, oh yeah, like I remember it being good, but I don't remember it being this good. It's like it's always sort of surprisingly like it always does better than we think. So yeah, we love it. We love
Yeah,
it.
we've always just felt really at home coming to Australia. Yeah, it's the shows have always been amazing. The venues are great. Like the festivals you have going out there are just like it's just something we look forward to every
Mhm.
time.
Is there any particularly unhinged Australian touring story that you recall? Or it can be something wholesome as well. It can be a wholesome moment if you prefer.
I mean, the thing is, when you say unhinged, my brain immediately goes to stuff that I can't even say. Back in the day, just yeah, we just love the. I just love the culture, the food, the people, um, the
Yeah,
animals.
I remember the first time we ever came to Australia. It was quite a few years ago now, and it was big day, big what was it called? Big Day Out Festival.
Big big day out, yeah.
Yeah, and we we were almost like we couldn't believe how good touring could be. Like we'd been, and then we got over to Australia and we did that festival, and it was like it was in the height of summer. You were playing a couple of shows over the weekend, a couple of festival shows, which were amazing, and then we'd have all week to just kind of hang out on the beach, and they'd throw parties every night, regardless of if there was a show. So we were just like, oh my God, Australia! Is this what it's like here? Is this
Yeah.
because we just tour here
Yeah.
all the time, you know. And then we came and we started doing our own shows and doing some headline shows, and then we realized it's actually there's quite a lot of flying involved, and Australia is really big, and there's quite a lot of traveling. So I think we had like a really nice introduction to Australia. So it always
Yeah.
sits pleasant in our memories.
I, I, I remember actually something from an Australian touring tale. It was that first time we came over, and we were playing. Rage Against the Machine were playing on the bill as well,
Mm.
and they were just like my favorite band ever. Like Tom Morello was like my guitar hero guy, and I went to a uh an after show party, and Tom Morello was there, and I was like, oh, I've got to say something, got to have a little chat, but I was trying to play it cool because I was like, I had it in my head. I was like, right, just don't like be like a fanboy. So I was just trying to like chat, and I think I can't remember exactly what I said, but I remember walking away from it thinking that I'd come across like I was trying to play it so cool that I basically told him that I don't like his band. They're like my favorite band, but I was like, shit, how the hell did I get there? So yeah, that was pretty
That's
silly.
amazing. I'm sure he took it well. He's a lovely fella.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't care at all.
Now you lost yourself in that moment and you're coming out in support of a brand new
Yeah.
record, Lose Yourself, which you dropped by surprise. Tell me, why by surprise? Why no lead-in singles? Why no traditional rollout?
Why the hell not, eh? I think we just wanted to do something different. For us, like this is what is this album number 8, I think, and so
Yeah.
we've been through the normal kind of, like let's announce the album, or let's pre-sell it for 3 months, or let's do a single here and then another single before the album drops, and it just didn't feel exciting at all to us, and the idea of putting the album up in its entirety, no warning, like complete surprise, and the idea of letting people just digest the album from start to finish in its entirety, that felt so much more exciting and refreshing to us.
Yeah, that's awesome. And the response from fans has been positive, it seems. Has it been a different process seeing a fan base respond to an entire record all at once versus seeing them respond to a few tracks at a time?
Yeah, well, like there seems to be a lot more variety of like, this is my favorite track, that's my favorite track, etc. Because we haven't we haven't sort of like before in the past. Every time we release an album, we put a few singles out before, and then when the album comes, the fans are like, okay, so these are the main tracks. These are probably the best ones. So like psychologically, you're like, okay, I'm going to put more importance in this on the singles. But this time, obviously, there has been no singles, so we haven't given them anything to focus on. We've just been like, this is the album. But because the way we've always made albums is, we've never made sort of filler tracks. Every track we tried to make, like this one could potentially be like the focus track or the single or something. We tried to make every track as good as it can be. So yeah, there's been we've seen a lot of comments of like, oh, this is my favorite track, that's my favorite track, like all very varied and stuff. People seem to be listening to the album more as a whole rather than just focusing on singles, which is nice.
That's awesome. It does mean that you've got 12 tracks to fit into a set. So how have you gone with deciding which ones to potentially get played on the upcoming run?
It's the good old fashioned game of last man standing. We we all kind of have our tracks that we want to play and we want to perform live, and we generally, like, when we're making a set list, we know that we want to cover each kind of era of the band or each album, but we know that we want to focus on the newer stuff slightly more. So we all start off and we all care a lot, and then about 2 hours go by where we're still batting it around, and then we start to care a little bit less and we start to get bored. So it's generally that it's the last man standing, whoever cares the most.
Yeah, that's it.
One song that I think you've played on every time you've come to Australia, and I no doubt you'll be playing again, is Sorry You're Not a Winner. Tell me, does it ever get any less fun to play? And secondly, do you ever catch people out clapping too many times?
Well, it's not actually in this set list, is it, Chris?
Not at the moment. I mean, it's always there if we need to throw it in. But yeah, no.
Is it in the
Ableton
session?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
it's never far away. Because people get mad when we don't play that. But we haven't been playing it. Like, it's felt like a good opportunity not to, just on the small handful of release shows that we did around the UK, because one, they were shorter kind of set lists, we weren't playing for as long, and we wanted to focus on cramming some new songs in. But yeah, in answer to your first question, yeah, it does get a little bit old for us, I guess. But then you see the reaction, and then you go, yeah, fair enough. I can see why it's in the set list. And
yeah,
I don't think anyone's ever clapped more than 3 times.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone clap more than 3 times.
We see people clap
But,
out of time, but yeah, not more than 3.
Yeah.
There's always time for a first. So Australia, there's always time for a first. If you want to make a tit of yourself, go for it.
We believe in you.
Now, I've got some fan questions for you guys. Sam wants to know, your music hits on anger, optimism, and activism. So they want to know how you avoid becoming cynical after all of these years in the industry.
We haven't avoided it, yeah. Well, I mean, we've always tried to have like a hopeful spin on the things that we talk about. I don't know whether that always comes across, but we definitely always try to sort of put like a positive angle on it. Oh, everything's terrible, but it's all right as well. It'll probably be okay. It's the kind of message that we try and get through. So, yeah, I don't know. As well, like, yeah, I mean, I know that the lyrics themselves are, often very, broad and, often cynical and stuff. But the atmosphere at the shows is not really like that at all. The atmosphere at the shows is very positive and very unifying and very like uplifting. So that's the fact.
I mean, I guess all in all, like and Shikari's music is essentially, it's all about unity and all about bringing people together. And when you feel that at the shows and I think it's that feeling of community, I guess, that's the thing that keeps us going, that keeps us feeling optimistic and positive.
Brian, this is very specific, wants to know how you created the delicious sound effect for the pale blue dot, or this pale blue dot.
Oh, that is the most delicious effect, isn't it? Do you know, like, I think it was just a synth. Like, Raoul made that, but yeah. I remember when I first heard that, and I was just like, yes! It's so good. So good. Yeah, I think it's just a synth. But it does literally sound like a full stop, doesn't it? Like a little, I don't know. It's so, it really does, that does paint a picture in my mind, like, of like a dot. It's so good.
Shikari wants to know if there's any genres that you haven't included in Enter Shikari so far that you still want to find a way to shove in there.
Well, everyone seems to be doing country and western, like, well, not country, I don't know, country and western, country music or whatever. That seems to be the new thing now, doesn't it? So, although I guess Spaceship Earth 1 is a little bit country, isn't it?
Got a kind of yeehaw kind of
vibe,
yeehaw
vibes.
Sorry, I'm just envisioning country Shikari, and I love it. Can we please make this a thing?
Maybe some what was it called? Oh no, I'm gonna get it wrong now. I'm gonna get it wrong, and I might end up saying something that's like,
We'll get you out of this by asking you if Johnny Sniper ever saved the world, and if he brought any contraceptives back with him.
Seen him in a while. It's been a long time.
This comes from a person that lives in Coolum. Will Slipshod make it onto the set list?
No, not this time, will it?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know. we haven't decided yet. I mean, I think we played Slipshod at the last. Did we play on the last tour? Generally, we try and like mix things up. We're not doing the same thing from tour to tour, but obviously we're struggling to remember what we even did last time. So maybe you never know. We're terribly bad for even changing our minds, like, after sound check, once we've done everything, because people just go, oh, should we play that tonight? And sometimes we chuck it in, sometimes we don't.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This or that. You've just got to choose one or the other.
This.
Okay.
The
Nice.
classic meat pie or the sausage roll? Are you taking the meat pie or the sausage roll?
I'll go for a meat pie.
Yeah, I see. I'd go the sausage roll.
Split decision. I like it.
Yeah.
The studio or life on the road?
Oh, that's not fair.
I'd go for the studio.
You like the studio?
It's a bit more chill.
It's more chilled, yeah. I'm going to go life on the road. Road dog.
Australian early morning flights or 15-hour European drives?
15-hour European drives.
Yeah, 15-hour European drives.
There's beds on those buses.
Yeah.
Catching a show from the pit or catching a show in the safety of the balcony?
Safety of the balcony.
Agreed.
Okay, now this is Enter Shikari Survivor. I'm going to ask you to choose out of a few tracks, and you decide which one you're keeping, which one you're scrapping, and at the end, we'll crown an ultimate champion. Starting off with the heavy hitters, are we keeping Snake Pit or the Anesthetist?
Anesthetist. Oh, okay. So we have to choose this. Okay, it has to be unanimous, right?
This is what picking a set list is like.
Yeah. So we both have to choose the same thing, right? Or no?
I don't mind. You can choose. Make a choice.
I'll bow down to your better judgment on this one, Rory.
Okay. Thanks.
Cool. Juggernauts or Live Outside?
Oh, live outside. What do you think, Chris?
I prefer playing Juggernauts, I think. But
all right, let's go Juggernauts. You gave me the last one.
Nice. Mothership or Solidarity? So the early days.
Ooh.
On a purely personal preference, Solidarity.
Yeah, same.
Nice. And if you could only choose one of those songs that you just saved, which one are you saving?
If we had to pick one,
Yep.
so Solidarity,
Live Outside, and Anesthetist.
Ooh, what do you reckon?
I'm just thinking about which one I prefer playing, and it's probably Solidarity.
Yeah, same. Solidarity.
You've come together. You've made a choice. You've shown some solidarity as a band. And no matter what the rest of the band thinks, they have to live with it. That's what happens when you don't do press, fellas. So shout out to you guys for helping us out today with this chat. I hope you're looking forward to coming out to Australia as much as we're looking forward to having you back out here. You are actually playing in my hometown of Frankston. So I'll see you there.
Welcome.
I promise you it'll be an experience.
That's what we're looking for.
What can you tell us about it?
It's a seaside town at the end of a train line. That's what I'll give you.
Okay. Is it a nice beach? Can we go swimming?
If it wasn't as cold as it is right now, but by English standards, it'd probably still be warm. So give it a crack.
All right, cool.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thanks so much for joining us on A Peek Behind the Lines. I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Yeah, new record's great. Everyone go check it out. See you around.
See you, mate. Thank you.